Hey you guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers, Blowers, and Guns. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? I wanted to show you an update on my budget build, AR-15. I've had a series of videos where I actually bought each individual part on this rifle and built it myself. That's my AR-15 budget build. Go check it out on my playlist. Anyway, if some of you guys who have been following the channel from the beginning have known that when I built this rifle, it was ODG green. As you can see now, it's no longer ODG green, with the exception of the standard M4 Handguard. Reason behind the fact that I changed it over to FDE was because I've always been more partial to the Field Dark Earth color. Also, I received from a review an ARRIS LPVO first focal plane scope, which is more FDE than ODG. And I wanted it on this rifle because since this rifle is one that I built by myself instead of just buying at the store, it's naturally my favorite rifle. So I got a Monstrum Tactical slim hollow V2 skeletonized cantilever offset scope mount. Whew, that is a mouthful, isn't it? But it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love the way that scope mount looks. If you guys would like to get one, go check out the link in my description for Monstrum Tactical. Also the ARRIS LPVO first focal plane scope, 1 to 6 times by 24 millimeter. Fantastic scope. We sighted this in my most recent video at Calverton. So the only thing that's missing from this is what? That's right, this big clunky old school retro M4 plastic handlock. It's a drop-in, which means it's pretty easy to change. So what did I get to replace this? I saw this on online. It's from Strike Industries, and they had this really cool looking drop-in type FDE colored handguard, especially made for the M4 models. Now, another reason why I wanted to change the handguard was that I wasn't able to switch over my tactical light with the pressure switch. All right, this was on my AR-9 because the M4 handguard has no Picatinny rails on top, no M-lock holes. I had to drill my own to put the bipod on, but it really wasn't that level because it's not exactly, you know, straight. It's kind of like that instead of straight, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it was just I got tired of it, okay? You know, you look at it, it's great, retro, old school Vietnam type, whatever, but you know, it's time for a change. You know, you do that. So anyway, here it is. This is the Strike Industries polymer drop-in carbine length handguard in FDE color. This was $37, I want to say. It's not bad. Ooh, I got a sticker of a magazine. Postcard. Business card. So let's see what this looks like. All right. So it comes in 2 pieces, the bottom part and the top part. And you just basically, the delta ring on the M4s, you gotta really pull it down, or you could use channel locks or something with the handle, and it kind of is easier to get the 2 out. But it's relatively easy to put these on than a float type, you know, the floating handrails. Free float. So this is what it looks like. That's the bottom part with the heat shield. It has like a sort of a hand stop. I think that's okay, even though I was a little worried in the beginning about New York State compliance having a handguard, a hand stop here. But that's not a foregrip, you know what I mean? You can't use your non-dominant hand to hold it, you know what I mean? So I think that's okay. And it's molded in the thing, and it has some type of a lip here, so it's like a lip. This part here is the front, this is the back. As you can see, this is M-lock over here. which means it has these little slits there where you can put rails, 20mm rails on the bottom, and angled over here and on the bottom, so I can, you know, put a bipod if I want and secure, not jerry-rigged, you know. So I'm gonna try to put this on. So because I used the FDE Thorson FRS 3rd generation stock grip from my AR-9, I had to put the ODG one back on the AR-9, and of course this was all FDE. So what did I do? I painted it ODG. So that's my AR-9. Looks pretty good, huh? It's got a flashlight, so that looks pretty good. I sold my Sig Sauer Romeo 5 scope as well as my Vortex VMX 3T on eBay because I knew I was getting another first focal plane 1:6 by 35mm, I believe, scope from another company that's coming soon. So stay tuned for the review of another FFP LPVO rifle scope that I'm going to be putting on here. I didn't remove my Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot when I painted it because I didn't want the zeroing in to be messed up. I think it probably would have been all right, but I'm like that, you know, if you just touch it, whatever, I have to resight it again. But anyway, so I have to just do a touch-up spray right there. And also, since I'm spraying, I also had these 223 hex mags in ODG green that was meant for my budget build, right? Well, now it's FDE color, so I'm gonna paint these two mags just to see how it goes right there, because I don't want to paint here because in and out of the mag well will rub off the paint, you know, and you'll see like dust of the paint dust building up there with the grease and the oil and all that stuff. It's just going to be messy. So right around here is where the mag well starts when you shove it in there. So I'm going to just cover this part up and just spray this part FDE so it matches my rifle. I'm going to do that. But first, let's install that Strike Industries M4 handguard. This is going to look a lot more modern looking and tactical than the standard one. Wouldn't you agree? And also, I'll be able to attach my my pressure switch flashlight, and it will all look nice in FDE color. So that's a Strike Industries M4 drop-in handguard. So this is kind of tricky. I want to put it like over here, and then you just grip it down. Put your knee here, pull that down. It would probably be better if I didn't have the scope on, but I do, so it's already out like that. Just want to get that out of here. There's the top, and the bottom's going to be tough. Well, the top, that was the top, I'm sorry. This is going to be tough to do because the scope mount is in the way. There we go. Alright, that wasn't as easy as I thought it would be because the scope mount is definitely in the way. So I'm just going to try to put this on without too much ado, just to make sure. But I should put the top in first because the top is going to be hard. Holy shit. That sucked. That was the hardest way to get the handguard in there. That completely sucked. Just trying to grip this delta ring here, right? Took so much effort, you know what I mean? Even using this thing, you had to be careful because you didn't want to scratch it. You're pushing down so hard. The torque was incredible. That sucked. But it's on there and it looks badass, isn't it? I mean, putting it on sucked. By the way, did I mention it sucked? Oh, it was tough to get on there, you know? I had to take my scope off. It's the only way to do it. Should still be zeroed in as long as I put it on the same exact, you know, grid, you know? So, I'm going to start mounting some of my accessories now that I got that crazy handguard on there. Man, oh man, that was really tough. This is the toughest handguard ever. That's what I get for having a drop-in, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I bought some M-Lock rails, Picatinny, and I'm just gonna try to see where I should put this stuff. A whole set, FDE. Of course, I had to take the scope off again to put on my pressure switch on the rail and my tack light. That looks nice. Okay, I finally got it to the way I like it, and that's basically it. You need to get it the way you like it, you know what I mean? Never mind anybody else. And whoever tells you about how your rifle should look. As long as you like the way your rifle looks, that's all you need. So, Strike Industries, really hard to put on this M4 drop-in handguard, really hard, but we finally got it in there. And the good thing about it is, I mean, it's on there, you know what I mean? When I had this on here, there was some play. Like you can move it, you know, it'd be like click, 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 you know, like it moved around a lot, you know, and made that rattling noise, which is part of another reason why I didn't want it, you know? This is on here, solid. I mean, I hope I never have to take it off again, trust me. It was really hard to put on. So now there's no play, everything feels solid. I got my pressure plate on here on top of an M-Lock rail. I have a little small one here in case I wanted to put on a quick disconnect bipod, you know, and the pressure switch for this light is really cool. And then I have a big flashlight too, you know, and it's off to the side, you know, which I like. Looks pretty good for a New York State compliant rifle, huh? I like the Thorson stock. It's the most, to me, my opinion, the best looking stock, and also the most legal, put it that way. If you're talking about spurs, fin grips, the Resurgent, Strike Industries also makes another one that looks like the Resurgent. The spur sucks. I've seen people put a spur on here with this little hook over there. That's just crazy. And everything else, it's fine. I don't think the Juggernaut is legal. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's gray area. The Thorson stock, FRS Generation 3, that's the best stock to use. You get a real feel of a pistol grip and being New York State compliant at the same time. Scope is great. Handguard is great. It's a heavy gun though. My gun's heavy. I got a lot of shit on it, that's why, you know? But whatever, I like it. Unlike Garand Thumb. You notice Garand Thumb? He's got all kinds of shit on his too. But anyway, this feels good, man. I love it. So, painted my mags. Painted a little section of my AR-9. And that's it. Making my rifle my own. I love the way it looks and feels now. Stay tuned for some future reviews on some more scopes, rifle scopes, and gun accessories coming up soon. Just to let you know also, where I thought my 38 cents a round for 223 steel case Wolf ammo was the cheapest that I've ever bought. Get ready for this. Just last night, I was looking at tactical shit, right? You ready for this? After the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict came out, they have a coupon code called Not Guilty on tactical shit for free shipping. You ready for this? 1,000 rounds of Tula ammo, steel case, 223 55 grain. $310 with free shipping, no tax. That's 31 cents a round for 223. I was all over that. Me and Nameless are splitting a case. Come to think of it now, 31 cents. Maybe we should each get a case of 1,000, huh? That's a steal. 31 cents a round? That's the cheapest 223 I've ever gotten. Anyway, if you guys are interested in that deal, check the description of this video and click that link for tactical shit. Remember to use Not Guilty as your coupon code to get free shipping. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers, Blowers, and Guns.
AR-15, 11.5 inch, compensated with an iron-bonded bolt carrier, Trigicon AccuPoint with 1/6 magnification.
Hey, I'm Henry from Mowers and Blowers. As a YouTuber that deals with small engine equipment on a daily basis, I worry about the harmful effects of the 10% ethanol that's in your unleaded gas from your gas station. Here on the East Coast, as winter nears, I think about storing my summer lawn equipment for the winter. Ethanol absorbs moisture, and what it does is it could rust or corrode and clog up your jets in your carburetor. That's why I use Ethanol Safeguard with stabilizers from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Before you store your machines, a little bit of Lucas goes a long way. When you're ready to use your machines again, hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.